Good morning, gladiators. We who are about to play, salute you! Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Games Gladiator. And today we're playing a game that I literally have no idea how to play. And you could say that about a lot of the games that I play, but in particular, this game is a complete mystery to me. It's called Dwarf Fortress from Tarn and Zach Adams. First, it came to be in 2006 after being in development since 2002. So almost 20 years since this game first started development. It's a hard one to describe. It's an open-ended game where you create a fortress of dwarves. Funny enough, a colony of dwarves. You set them into being. You create a whole history and world around them, and basically watch what happens. It's almost like a life simulator in a fantasy environment with very simplistic graphics, which for many years were basically ASCII characters, but now have been slightly more upgraded to at least be more representative of what you'll want to see. But I tried this the other day and I was completely lost. So let's jump into it now and see if we have learned anything. Welcome to Dwarf Fortress, and that's an appropriate sound effect. What is going on? We have an ultra lo-fi pixel art style here that is reminiscent of not really 2002 when the game was first put into production, but maybe 1982, I'm going to say. This is a game from a long time ago. It's a text adventure. This is our title screen. Let's create a new world. We've got a bunch of options there. Create a new world. And as it builds the world, it's a little bit of text about the game. You can actually set up what your world size you want to be. Do you want to be a pocket world, a small, medium? Yeah, let's go with the defaults. How many civilizations? How many sites, beasts, savages? A savage world. Minerals. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go. So what it's doing now is it's actually generating the history of this world. All the events as the years passed, how many historical figures were born and died and what events. And you can actually go and track each of these events. Like, Fuzul the elf killed Gormoron the Orc Lord in the year 87. And that's all going on in the world right now. It's all simulated. It's crazy to think. And it's so dense. It's a really dense game. There are entire forums and websites dedicated to things that have gone on in this game. What we're going to do is we're going to actually minimize my camera now so you can fully see what's going on the screen, because you don't really need to see my face. Hang on. There we go. All right, so we're happy with that. We'll use the world as it currently is. Continue. Oh no, yeah, that's fine. All right, this world is called Anathatio, the Oracular World. Okay, we're okay with that. And now it's, I guess, populating the world with strange denizens and creatures. This is a game that is actually, it's hugely popular. It's one of the first popular indie games. But it is so obscure and so dense that I'm kind of staggered as to why. I mean, I can see how potentially this game is just incredibly cool and deep and full of great storytelling, but it's so hard to it's so unapproachable that it's kind of staggering to me that it actually became as popular as it did. Because if you just look at it from first glance, unless someone had told you that this is an amazing game, you would never really give it a go unless you're really hardcore into these kind of games and roguelikes and that kind of thing. Alright, so it's now set up the world and it's saving the data and we can start playing. With that world, Now we're going to create a Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know what the other game modes do. Loading game. And that is the calendar on the map, I guess. Simulating what's going on. See, I have no idea what actually is happening here. But we're now about to approach our day. I think, here we go. So we're now in a place called the Mysterious Horn. And the temperature is temperate. There are no trees, thick vegetation, surrounded by wilderness. There's some strange language next to us there. And what the hell is going on? So you can move around with U, M. So I guess, oh, that black square is us. Yeah, okay, so we can move around that way. Let's press what? So where are we? I guess that's the X is us. Tab, change mode. Neighbors. Okay, we're walking around now. There's a river, I guess. Embark. Assault water. Okay, we want to do that. We don't want to land there. Let's try and land here in a patch of green. Actually, some mountains over here. Let's go into the mountains. After all, we are dwarves. E, embark. Oh, we can't go there. Prepare to embark. So I'm guessing that this is where we settle. You have arrived after a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond. Your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Bimrilbert. There is almost no supplies left. With stout labour comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plough or hook, provide for your dwarves. You were expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you. But it is spring now, enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the dingoes... Dingoes? Dingoes, mate. Yeah, dingoes, eh? Ere the dingoes get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place. Strike the earth! Okay, here we are. So that was actually just the prelude where you settle. But this is our underground fortress. And these are all the commands we can do. We can view announcements. No announcements. We can walk. We can scroll the map around. The music's nice. Building. Should we build a bed? We need a bed. Needs bed. Armor stand? Needs armor stand. Okay. Oh, we don't have any of those things yet. So we can't build anything. Military. Create a squad. Leather armor. Yeah. No uniform. Okay. So these are the people that can join our squad. We have Unib Catalorden, the miner. Cogstag Dondekostug, the stoneworker. Yeah, okay, let's go with them. Positions. This is so dense. I really think you would need a substantial tutorial to really get into this. And if you have played Dwarf Fortress and you're watching, I'd be really curious to see what you think of the game and how long it took you to get into this game. Because I can see the enormous potential, but I'm also really kind of overwhelmed in just what you are supposed to do. Do you walk around? Like, you can create jobs for them. I'm sort of pressing keys to see what might happen. Squads, we've got our... Okay, let's set like these guys. Let's move. So that's us, we're moving now. I guess we're underground. Okay. So, did we move? I guess we did. Can we attack something? No. So this game, funny enough, there's an X glowing. Is there something we can attack? No, that's probably us. That was where we're going to move to. Move there. Okay. This game actually is in the Museum of Modern Art. I'm guessing the one in New York. It's one of the first sort of video games that made it, just because it's such a incredibly deep world simulator, and sort of it shows, you know, what games can actually be. And these brothers, Tarn and Zach Adams, have been working on this game for 20 years and have no signs of stopping. And, you know, often to the detriment of their health. And they are basically the Tolkiens of the, you know, computer role-playing game simulator world. And it doesn't look like it from here, but these guys have created a world that apparently is as deep as Tolkien's world, Lord of the Rings, and as deep as Game of Thrones and all the rest. But, okay, so we're talking to someone. Here's our expedition leader. This is all randomly generated, so this story here you're seeing is actually been all generated randomly, and you'll never see this story again. 86-year-old dwarf born in 18th of Timber in the year 28. A broad body, low cheekbones, narrow ears, great swinging lobes, the clear voice, wavy hair, long hair in a ponytail, chestnut skin, never sick and tough, but she's clumsy. She likes petrified wood, aluminium, morium, poor memory. This is crazy, the detail. And that's just one dwarf. This is her whole story. A short, sturdy creature fond of drink and industry. Well, that's all dwarves, really, isn't it? Okay, that's the... Well, wrong button. Okay. That's... I'm actually really struggling as to what I'm supposed to do. Kitchen. Make some brew. These are some stones you can mine. Look at them all. Look, this is ridiculous. This is how you make something called kaolinite. Make theraphin, blowpipe, no body, add it. What is this language? This is insane. This is the densest game I've ever seen. And I've played, you know, Crusader Kings, and this is way denser than that. Okay, so there's a stray dog, there's a water buffalo. So you can give them pets. I can see how if you understood what you were doing, it would be an amazing experience in a really surreal way. But unfortunately for me in this video, it doesn't probably make for the most compelling viewing unless you're enjoying my commentary on Dwarf Fortress, me floundering around. That's our world. So it's a huge world. And each probably has tons and tons of information. And, you know, other creatures you can fight, and any news, any rumors. But you know what? I just don't know how to play this game, and I'm giving up. That is Dwarf Fortress. What a strange game with so much there, and I don't think I did it justice at all. But your experience may differ with Dwarf Fortress. You might have a great time with it, and if you do, please let me know in the comments what you think of Dwarf Fortress. This has been the strangest Games Gladiator I've ever made, because did I even play a game? What did we do? It was odd. Until next time, my friends, bye for now.